Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, April 15th, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Well, my car detail was partially thwarted yesterday. The inside got done, and I'll tell you, it looks great, but the threat of rain had him coming back today. But so far, I am very impressed with Detail Dave's mobile detail. I'll give you the full report when it's finally done. Well, it is Friday, so let's move along a little bit closer to the weekend, shall we? Remember a month ago when the legislature enacted that whole gas tax holiday thing? Well, vacation's over, kids, and we can all expect to pay 36 cents more per gallon. The argument I heard for not extending it any further, despite it being able to afford it on the state's level, was that it encouraged driving and the use of fossil fuels, so the General Assembly, therefore, would not extend it. So, fill up on Saturday because the prices are rising on Easter Sunday. And yes, I do realize that there is a very good religious joke in there, but I know that I will catch flack if I say it. Hey, this is a good use of money, I think. County Executive Pittman said that the county has just bought an apartment complex in Glen Burnie. Formerly, it was called the Doll Furnished Apartments, and it is going to be repurposed to transitional housing for homeless and near-homeless people in Anne Arundel County. It's not going to solve the whole issue, but it certainly is going to provide a lot of help with 16 units, 8 singles and 8 doubles. The county bought it for $3.1 million, and there is an additional $1 million needed for renovation. But when it's complete in June of 2023, it will have a new name, Heritage at Madison. And I think this is pretty cool. Former Anne Arundel County Executive Laura Neuman is out. Yesterday, she stepped out of the race for governor and threw her support behind frontrunner Peter Franchot. Neuman was a late entry to the race, and to be honest with you, I think she could have been a top contender had she started perhaps about a year earlier. But with her experience in the public and private sectors, I bet you will see her in a very prominent position in the Franchot administration, should Franchot win. And to Laura Neuman, if you are listening to us this morning, send me an email and let me know when you're going to be buying me that dinner. I do remember that bet we made at the Ram's Head about never running for public office again if you lost the county executive position. If you've never been out to the Thomas Point Shoal Lighthouse, and you probably haven't, do it. It is a fantastic tour. It takes about 2 hours to complete, and it's well worth it. How do you get there? Well, head on over to the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Parks website at amaritime.org and follow the links. The 3 tours depart from the museum most Saturdays beginning in June and running through October, so they are pretty limited. Tours are limited to 12 passengers and are weather dependent, so that's why I'm telling you to do this now, because many of the slots are already filling up. Oh, and this is the only tour that will take you actually inside of the lighthouse. You get to crawl around, and you spend about an hour inside and walking around on the catwalks and everything else with a docent there that can answer all your questions. It's really a fantastic tour. And that's really about it for the news today, but here is some podcast news for you. I hope you caught my conversation with Oliver Wood of the Wood Brothers fame yesterday. We dropped it yesterday at about noon, maybe it was 1, I can't remember. And he's coming in with his solo work to Ram's Head on April 20th. Actually, it's been a pretty busy month for musical bonus podcasts. The Rascals, the Zombies, 10,000 Maniacs, Todd Snyder, and now Oliver Wood. Up tomorrow on the Local Business Spotlight, the Junior League of Annapolis, and after that, Unity Gardens. We do have a few more bonus pods coming up too. The Arts Council of Anne Arundel County, Stefan Remble, Don Hooker from the Chesapeake Bay Blues Fest, and I am still incredibly bummed that this is their final year, and a couple more. Finally, as always, thank you for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave us a rating or a review, please do. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues all know to give us a follow. It really does help. A quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and the Roof Guy Annapolis. It's Friday, so I'm going to take this time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. To all who celebrate, Happy Easter and Happy Passover. Other than that, we'll see you on Monday. Now hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that in just a bit.
Hi, this is Gary Ledard, owner of The Roof Guy, Annapolis. For over 15 years, my team has worked with hundreds of homeowners to provide the highest quality roofing in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. As a homeowner myself, I understand when it's time for a new roof, you need to find a roofing company you can actually trust. One that will give you the bottom line. No fluff, no runaround. At The Roof Guy, it's my goal to build lifelong relationships and aspire to change what people have come to expect from a roofing contractor by delivering great experiences. So if you're looking for a roofing company in Annapolis or Anne Arundel County that holds the highest standards for quality, craftsmanship, and business reputation, call me today to schedule your free roof evaluation at 410-570-4956 or visit my website at theroofguyAnnapolis.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMD VA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMD VA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMD VA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, April 15th. Yesterday pretty much played out as expected, but skies should clear today through the weekend with only a minimal chance of some PM showers Saturday. Expect sunshine and highs near 70 degrees today with temps again near 70 tomorrow to get the weekend started, but we'll need to watch for some potential scattered PM showers as a frontal boundary moves through the region, bringing cooler temps for Easter Sunday with PM highs near 60 degrees despite plenty of sunshine across the Annapolis region. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMD VA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, as well as through our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And as always, be sure to download our DCMD VA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
So maybe you've heard by now, the real estate market is hot. Actually, on fire might be a better term. And if you've been thinking about changing your address lately, but need to get your house market ready, here are a few simple tips to make your house shine. Clear the clutter. Basically making your house look like no one lives there when you still live there. Removing everything from kitchen and bathroom countertops is a great start. Give your house a deep clean. We're not just talking about a simple dust and vacuum. Think of this as detailing your house. Get into those hard-to-reach places, especially in the rooms buyers will focus on, like the kitchen and bathrooms, and power wash the outside walkways and decks. A fresh coat of paint can go a long way. Light gray and white trim is a safe choice. And finally, talk to us. The Kristi Neidhardt Team can help you find things you might not notice around your house that can make a huge difference in your sale price.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.